Hey folks, how you doing? Let's talk about what our wonderful loving governments, all of them, are doing for us. They love us so much that they take our garbage and they literally throw it out of planes all over the place on us. All right, now what the hell is Jay talking about? Kind of simple. Chemtrails. Remember, I'm 60, been around a while. The clouds used to be so beautiful. When you see them these days, what do they look? What do they look like? They're not these beautiful puffy things. You can get a few coming in and out, but all the chemtrails literally break them up. They're sick looking. They break up the atmosphere. It's literally like trying to put a shell around the planet that will block out most of the sun. And they'll global warming. You folks did it yourself because you drove your car too much. Yeah, yeah. The dumber you keep the public, the easier it is to run them. Uh, those chemtrails are killing us. They're killing the atmosphere. They're killing the plants. They're destroying everything. So, what do we do? The most important thing is to become aware of what's going on. Because I've got this fight going on with Lily and Ara bodies. Excuse me just a second. I guess this is going to be happening a lot in these last videos. There'll be a bunch of them though. Okay, where were we? Yeah, this guy. There's aluminum, little pieces of aluminum in there. There's all kinds. There's sometimes they put carcinogens in there. Sometimes it's radioactive waste. They're throwing all kinds of crap out there. They're building a shield around the planet that supposedly nothing can beam in and out of. They don't care about destroying the planet. They never did. They're called they're the asshole Anunnaki that are here. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm getting a little aggressive. Good. You think they're aggressive, killing the planet? You know, giving us cancer, everything else. These vaccinations. Oh, that's another thing. Vaccinations. They're so good for you. They keep you from getting sick by giving you some dead stuff that your body reacts to. How is your body going to react to something being in your body when it's dead? Huh. I kept wondering about those pneumonia shots that I take, and I still get pneumonia. Now, of course, the other side can mess with you all the time, make what they want happen. Although they're running out of stuff that can do that, actually. So, uh, vaccinations, want some good advice? Stay away from them completely. Did you know that the Amish people don't get vaccinated? They don't believe in it. And they have a whole lot less issues, health issues with all kinds of stuff. Um, you can go on the internet and research that somewhere. There'll be some information on it. They stay away from all that crap. And by the way, that's the way the governments were situated to actually put those super small new nanites into you. So they'll say, hey, we have new robots that'll take care of you. They can kill cancer. Cancer's already got a cure, just like AIDS and everything else. But that's what they'll say. It's the new miracle drug, robots that actually cure you. And then people start taking and they get cured. Everyone's happy. All of a sudden they act like robots. Imagine that, huh? Um, Nuts. Um, your governments are toys. of the Anunnaki that run this planet. There's so many greedy people that have been put into place and were already in place of power on this planet so long ago. But also in your governments and everything else now, it's sickening. It leaves everyone with a feeling of hopelessness. Don't. Their clocks are ticking down to nothing. And when their little stopwatch gets down to zero, they don't explode. The light doesn't come out of the sky to save us. Now there's going to be time. They're going to die. I was talking with a more elderly man at the Red Lobster last night. He stopped at a place Karen and I like to go when she was here. And I had to get something to eat. I was starving. And this gentleman came in to get a meal and prepare for the night watch at guard duty. And we were talking about a couple different things, but I told him, we were talking about the government, stupid stuff, no big thing. But I told him, in this country at least, there's 4 things you can count on. You're going to be born, okay? You're going to die. Somewhere in the middle, the IRS screws you. That's the Independent Reptilian Society. And then, what's the 4th thing? Change. Change is continuous. Change is a natural thing. It's nothing control. Doesn't have to be anything. There's nothing that actually controls change itself, but there are other strong things that actually do create their own change, and that filters all the way down. We all bring change every time we make a decision. You make a change in your life. The only way I got the attention of the body of Ara and Lily was making up my mind I'm leaving in whatever way was necessary. And when they actually saw my lifeline change, then they said, okay, he's serious. And then that's when they came out of hiding and approached me. So, anyway, change will come. But when change is on such a large scale that it not only affects the whole planet, but it has to affect all the planets, folks, that can't come from people and bodies. It has to come from outside. That's the only way it's going to happen. And it will. But when you look up at the sky and you see those soft, fluffy clouds, remember those, will you? That's what they're supposed to look like. And then when you go up and look in the sky and you see some beat up, ugly looking clouds and you can feel in your heart they're sick, they are. It's because of what your governments are putting up there. I'm going to start getting their attention real quick too. All of them. I'm just tired of it. It's crazy, and y'all should be too. Y'all get together and complain. You can't stop this. You'll slow them down, make them change the way they do something. But when you slow them down, I don't mean to a stop. You're just going to make them hesitate. That's all. But do it. Stand up for yourself, not by throwing rocks, just by voicing your opinion. And sometimes by not doing something, you can do more. Love you, folks. Talk to you soon.